Hey y'all, I'm McDonald, your real estate agent with Real Property Associates, and today we're going to take a look at a cool software that allows you to see the upcoming new construction projects in the city of Seattle. Let's check it out. So today we're going to talk about Seattle in Progress. It's a mobile and web app that allows you to literally see the project status of different construction projects all across the city of Seattle. So if you've ever walked down the street and seen one of those notice of proposed land use signs and you're looking at it and trying to figure out what the project is, maybe there's a little description and then you see the number, hey, call this number if you want to get more information, or attend a meeting or whatever. Those land use signs are great. I mean, it lets you know, hey, there's something going on here, but it doesn't really necessarily give you all the details. For example, even the other day, I was showing some clients a house in the Central District in Seattle. We're walking down the street, just looking at the area a little bit together and talking about it, and house two doors down is windows are smashed out and it looks terrible, right? And so they're like, hey, what's going on with this house, right? Wouldn't you want to know what's going on with this house? And we're able to go look up and see, okay, well, it sold recently, right, for a really low price and looks like maybe to a developer. We can go onto this cool website and we can check out, okay, well, is there anything actually going on here? Have they made any progress with permits? Do we know what's coming up? And of course, in this situation, there was nothing on the map. So not the best story here in completion, but the idea is awesome with this app. So what you can do is you can, and I'll show you here really quick on the screen. You can jump in here and you can look at the whole entire city of Seattle. And you can see all the different projects that are proposed, all the permit statuses, the approved projects, and you can see even past projects if you want, which is pretty awesome. So let's take an example here and we'll just zoom in and take a look at some of the projects here, and I'll show you a little bit of how this works. So let's look at the Capitol Hill area, since that's what I was just talking about. And you can zoom in here and get pretty specific. We'll look at the Pike Pine area, Pine District. So what it does is it shows residential projects and it also shows the upcoming commercial projects. And you can see things from townhouses all the way up to large commercial high-rise. So we'll come in here and we'll look at the Pike Pine area here right in downtown Seattle, and we'll click on one of these and it's going to show us the upcoming project. So we see here 953 East Union Street. We're seeing that on September 14th, 2017, that there was an application for a 7-story apartment building containing 19 small efficiency dwelling units and 41 apartments with retail space, no proposed parking, the existing structures to be demolished. So that's kind of your, land use sign, right? Proposed notice of land use sign. We see here April 8th, 2019 that permits were issued, so it was approved. And we can even click here and see the design proposal. Look at this. There's a 35-page design proposal with all the goodies. You get the drawings and the 3D renderings. Pretty awesome. Impact study. I'll spare you all the details. All right, so let's also take a look at a residential example here. And as we zoom in a little bit more, we can come over here and click on the little icon again, and it's gonna show us, okay, what the heck is going on with this now, bulldozed lot. And you can see, okay, in March 2017, there was an application for 7 3-story townhouse units. And then you see here in March 2019 that permits were issued. So we're talking about almost 2 years for it to go from under contract and design applications and review to, okay, now they've got the permits and you can start construction. So think about how expensive that is for the builders to wait that long. It's a long process. We can click on this link and we can see the entire design review proposal. And we've got a 73-page document here. Again, not going to go through the entire thing, but I think you get the picture here. This is a super cool app that allows you to take a look at not only what residential projects are coming up, but you can also see some of the commercial projects. And if you ever walk down the street, I know I have, and you're like, what the heck is going on here? You can take a look yourself by just going to seattleinprogress.com. A fun tool, or a fun way I've used this tool, is actually to help clients buy a house. And if you're somebody that's thinking about buying a house, you could actually go on this site and see, okay, maybe you're in the new construction market and you like the modern townhouses. You can go on and you can see, okay, what area do I want to be in? You can actually narrow down your search, and then you can click on the different projects and see, okay, cool. Well, this is a 5-unit townhouse site and you can get all the information about the project. So if you're not working with an agent, you can reach out to me or somebody like me to contact a builder. You can also contact the builder yourself and get a little bit more information about the project. But what's cool is you actually have the entire design review proposal, so you can actually see, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like, even if it hasn't broken ground. And you can also find some of those projects that maybe are almost completed but aren't listed yet, so you can get into maybe even for a pre-sale opportunity. So I've had clients that have either asked me to find off-market opportunities or presented, hey, I saw this unit, this complex, it looks like it's almost done, can you get some more info? And this is a great tool that I use to find a lot of information about those projects. Now, if you're also a nosy neighbor or just curious, hey, what's going on? Why are they tearing down this old craftsman house, and what are they going to be building here? You can use the site for the same purpose and go and see what some of those projects are coming up so that you at least know what's going to be coming up in your neighborhood. So Seattle in Progress, I think it's a great resource. And if you are either a real estate professional or somebody in the real estate profession, I think it's super helpful for you as a tool. But if you're a homeowner or even just a resident of Seattle, I think there's a lot of value for you too.